Hello and welcome to Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, the complete edition. I found this game on sale at Steam, so I figure, you know what, let's go for it. I guess I've played basically all the other, well, stuff from the late 90s, early 2000s that was big. I figure this would be a good place to go. Plus, Cyber Sleuth implies a mystery, and we've had quite a bit of that lately. Wait, am I in the Fate Extra universe? This place has a faint connection to the digital world. It is a door to cyberspace. The fact you were brought here means that you are worthy of accessing the fate carved into this place. And so you have a choice to make. Which of these two fates will you take as your own? Ahead of you lies the recording of a tale that unfolded when the real world and digital world intersected. You view the story through the eyes of two humans who were caught up during these events in the same time. The role you fulfill in this tale will depend on whose shoes you decide to stand in. From those whose views point will you recall the story? Go on then, choose. Story of Cyber Sleuth and the real and digital jump on the world for the first time here. Story of a novice of a certain hacker team, another view of this world through the hacker's eyes. If I remember right, I have to do this. I did actually look this up before coming to the stream, and my understanding is I need to do the base one first, send hacker's memory after in order for the best experience. It's because, like she said, it's from the two different perspectives, but depending on... But if you go with hacker's memory first, apparently it spoils a lot of the other one. So in that case, with that in mind, I'm guessing that these take place at basically the same time, and as such, I guess that's fine. I'll turn the music down a bit to make sure I can hear. Digimon, voices... But yeah, I'm gonna go with the base one first. That'll be fine. Alright, we shall begin. You have made your choice. What happens next shall be as fate directs. Go, now. Until we meet again, inside the story, that is.
Enjoy Chat! ようこそ Enjoy Chat へ Chat Room を
Select
選
chat
択してください
Name Aoiba. I am not selecting anything for the record, it's choosing these.
パスワードを
Enter
入力してください
password! Again, it's the game itself doing this, so let's see. BB.
Welcome
BB has followed me here from Seraph. Hi there. Shoot, I lost. How's this for your ears only? You think you're so cool, don't ya? Gotta hit the gym. So hungry. Big news. Going to the next week's concert. Get over here. I'm guessing this is a private chat room going... You watched TV yesterday? I did, it was awesome. Apparently just a group of friends, if I had to guess, given these are casual conversations. You guys ever hear of the Digimon? What's all this all of a sudden? You're talking about Digimon programs, right? Those, dangerous programs used by hackers. Dangerous? How dangerous exactly? They can break through security, steal data, enter password-protected forums with ease. I mean... These programs can do all kind of nasty things. They're behind most of the incidents that have been happening. Wow, Digimon sound nuts. My friend got his account targeted by them. No way! When did this happen? In some areas, Digimon roam around on their own. Wait a minute, they can move? Sounds like these programs have avatars, kind of like monsters. Digimon like digital monsters? Exactly! When this happened exactly? Starving? Of course, the ramen. Or someone's logging in. Or no. Mr. Navet, Eden. If that was a V, I'd believe this was Eve from WALL-E. Yo, what's up, people? Wow, it's Mr. Navet. You mean that Eden mascot? Sorry, man, no solicitations. What the heck? Why wouldn't Eden come all the way over here? It's a private room, you know, just who are you? What's that greeting? Hardly suiting of an official. Wait a minute, is he a hacker? Speak of the devil, for real. That's right, I'm Mr. Navet, the hacker. I have a fantastic present for all of you. Be sure to log into Eden tomorrow. Don't forget now, if you don't log in, I'll hack you. That went from vaguely cute to vaguely threatening. Mr. Navet has logged out. What the heck? Is that an actual hacker? No way, dude. Think someone's playing a prank on us? Sounds fun, don't it? Let's check it out. Man, I can't get enough of that guy with the ramen avatar. I actually had some real ramen for a while. I do like the instant ramen, but don't tell me about chicken. Wanna go Akino? What do you do if it's a real hacker? This is just a PR for any event, right? A real hacker would be cooler, though. Sounds like I can't stop you. Fine, I'll come with. What, is it a date now? You asking me out all of a sudden? Anyway. Anyone's gonna come out with us? I believe our character is Ioba there. I'm out, better safe than sorry. I'll pass. Me too. I imagine it's gonna give me a choice this time. I'm in. That's... Of course the player character would be all in. Remember, we're anime protagonists. We have to go head first no matter how silly it was. And so the chain continued. Oh yeah, like I was saying, I actually had some real ramen from a Japanese place recently, and oh, it was so delicious. Had some miso ramen, later came back with and had some a spicy chicken ramen. Oh, it was delicious. I mean, I do actually like the authentic ramen. Oh hey, Okyo. Yeah, authentic ramen is... I do like the instant stuff, but dang, authentic ramen is a whole other thing. Akino and Blue Box went on their late night Gab Fest. And for the record, I'm using a keyboard and mouse for this because apparently the battery in my Xbox controller died, so I figure, whatever, I'll just do this the old-fashioned way. The wonders of PC gaming. However, as you saw, the UI doesn't change from the controller shortcuts to keyboard ones, so I'll have to play it by ear. That should be interesting. And as always, topics were loose with no real focus. Sounds like an everyday at Discord. Eventually, dawn broke outside their windows. That was the day they were finally going to meet in Eden. Well, at least it's not Paradise from Shin Megami Tensei 2. Now that would suck. They spent the day as much as they did the day before. And then, when the appointed time drew near... Takumi. Oops. Takumi reminds me too much of the pineapple from Prime and Plates, so let's change that one here. Oh, I can change to a male or female protagonist? Actually, male or female protagonist. Well, quite a different change from Hakuno, that's for sure. Let's see here. I honestly don't really like pigtails, if we're honest. They feel, even on a clearly older character like this, they feel a little girlish, so we're gonna go with the... I'm also happy I can see Suzuhiro Yashida's art. True, I do like the general art style this game has going. I'm surprised I haven't played more of the Digimon games. Then again, when it comes to the late 90s, early 2000s stuff, I'm surprised I wasn't into Digimon more than I was. I mean, I did recently try to... When given the choice between Apple Monsters and Digimon Adventure Try, I figured, I'll pick one of those. I chose Digimon Adventure Try. I chose very, very poorly. Let's just... Especially since I later heard that Apple Monsters actually turned out to be really good, so... screw me, I guess. But yeah, I've heard Apple Monsters is pretty good. I might have to check that out at some time. If only to cleanse my palate after how disappointing Try was. Alright, we're gonna go with male protagonist here, and let's go with a name here. Name may be seen by other people in the network. Is it just me, or is the layering a bit weird here? Huh. Actually, it doesn't show up on stream at all. It only shows up in my side. How weird. That said, I do think we should change it to something else, just because... Yeah, I might have to save this a bit later, because it's a little weird that it's only... At least it's only visible on my end, but... name. Name. Hakuno feels like a bit too obvious. I could go with Yusaku, the protagonist of Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains, but I think that's also a bit too much. Ooh, actually, what's the protagonist's name of Shin Megami Tensei Soul Hackers? Protagonist Soul Hackers, let me take a look here. He's got a handful of names here. Okay, looks like I could go with Cage or Sanagi. Alright. We'll go with his code name then. I will be genuinely surprised if anyone actually gets the reference, but we'll see. They'll probably think I'm referencing... Well, actually, they might think I'm referencing Luke Cage. Or Johnny Cage. Jim. Well, there's no first and last name, so I have to choose one, so... does Sanagi mean something, though? Let me just check. Nope, the only reference I can find here is to Gintama, and they'll probably think I'm referencing Gintama. Well, that's not a bad thing to be referencing if we're completely honest, but... Alright. And we'll just go with Cage, then. Alright. I doubt anyone will realize we're being the Soul Hackers protagonist, but it should be fitting. After all, Shin Megami Tensei half of the time has a digital world involved. I could also make a dot hack reference, which if we're honest would probably be a bit more thematically fitting given the tame... Welcome to the digital garden of Eden. Eden is a virtual world, a metaverse, providing several revolutionary services in a new generation of digital content. Bountiful entertainment, including shopping and movies, everything from corporate transactions to political administration. Getting a lot of Matrix flashbacks. Everyone's needs are met. I'll be more than happy to choose some of the available services to be a part of your daily life. The future of the net is not behind a screen. It is intuitive virtual reality through the use of avatars. I would not be surprised if that was actually true, by the way. I do hope you're enjoying our cutting-edge cyberspace services. Eden is a human network connecting to the world of the future, run by Kamishiro Enterprises. Awa Studio Works. Well, at least it's not Ooh Studio Works. The entrance to Eden. This is where we promised to meet. I'm here a little earlier than we'd agreed upon. Damn, my punctuality. I'm guessing Akino and Blue Box still aren't here. This will be the first time I've met them outside of a chat room, come to think of it. I don't know what their avatars look like either. I know how I feel, man. I once went to a convention with a bunch of friends I only knew online, and it was a bit of a freaky experience, not knowing what to expect when we all met up. But we were part of a larger group, so rest assured I made sure to... it couldn't be anything creepy going on. So we just all met in a single place, we all had a good time, it was awesome. But I should be able to figure this out. I'll try making small talk with the Eden avatars in the area. Intellectual businessman. That round thing with the arrow is an access point. You can use it to travel around Eden. Alright, can I rotate the camera, or I bet I can use the mouse? No, I can't actually. Is there a rotate the camera button? Digivice. Might as well save just in case there's something goofy going on. Like it says, do you wish to save the world? And it allows me to select no. Because I hate to do the Super Paper Mario thing where I select no and then it's all, oh, okay, game over, and then you have to go through the entire opening thing again. Yeah, I'm not using my controller right now. Alright, so arrow keys are walk, WASD is run. Interesting. V is the menu here, I'll have to remember that. Alright. T and G, the camera, not bad. Oh, what? How's he rude? Is he gonna be rude next time we meet? Cowardly woman. I've heard there's an area in Eden filled with hackers. Why wouldn't the company shut such a dangerous area down at once? I mean, I'm sure it's a lot more complicated than just, oh, we'll just deactivate this area. If I've learned anything about coding, it's that you do not want to it's way easier to lock a door than demolish a room, you know what I mean? Oh. International male student. I'm logged in from abroad. Thanks to Eden, I can keep up with all my buddies. Yeah, that's definitely one of the wonders of the information era, just how well we can connect with everyone no matter where they're in the world. Look there. No, don't be obvious. It's a hacker. You shouldn't get too close. Anxious father. Digivice's log into Eden, and the voice features are handy. Still, maybe my daughter's too young for one. I'm worried about security. Well, at least this guy actually... He is thinking about that sort of thing, unlike too many parents who seem to want the internet to raise their child for them. Voice girl. I got a cell phone and Digivice for my birthday. Yours are those goggles? They're pretty sweet. Next time I'll have to pick some up. Wonderful woman. Oh, come on. They named her that purely for the alliteration, wasn't it? This entrance is one of the largest in all of Eden. There's even a pavilion further in. Have you heard of pavilions? They're places where companies can safely and securely do business over Eden. Unfortunately, they are not open to the public. I have the feeling we'll be going into one sooner or later. Running errands at the bank or post office, the forms can all be taken care of here in Eden. It really is a wonderful world of convenience. Today I'm logging in from a top-class salon in Roppongi. Both the service and the avatar management are first rate. I've been to Shinjuku and Shibuya's Eden spots, but the login areas of the cafe were packed and, what's more, filthy. I deserve better. Are we sure this isn't a Shin Megami Tensei game? Because they are talking an awful lot about Tokyo in this digital world. Oh shoot, I'm not supposed to be at this pavilion today. I messed up the URL again. Oh, I've been there, buddy. If I can't just copy and paste it, I have to actually write it down, there is a very good chance I will mess up a letter or something because my handwriting is awful. Knowledgeable dude. You can use access points to go to areas, they're always live, but to go any place you need the URL. Flashy dude, heard a rumor, there's a ghost going around Eden. If you ask around, you'll hear stories about the white boy. That's... probably sounded a lot more interesting in Japanese, while in English it's a bit weirder. Oh, but if you look up close, the facial texture is all messed up. The arms and legs are slimy tentacles. Its real form is the demon of creeping darkness. It comes up to the arms and snaps it up. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Okay, I think I might have accidentally done a very smart thing by making myself a Shin Megami Tensei protagonist. That's the rumor anyway. Alright, so what I'm getting here is there's ghosts in the machines, mysterious digital monsters who may or may not be a demon of some sort. Yeah. What now? Even though I'm in the digital world, my avatar looks just like the real me. I know it's supposed to cut down the crime, but it still sucks. Honestly, if our avatars are forced to look like our real selves in this game, then it's surprising. Everyone actually looks pretty solid. I mean, even the people who are supposed to look unattractive down there look pretty decent. Hey, well, way to buck the trend, people using the internet. Nowadays, being able to work at companies' Eden branch is a huge status symbol. I imagine I need to tap that glow in order to continue the story, so we'll talk to everyone else first. Looking for your friend? If they're not here, just try looking in the community area. It's an open area just like the entrance, so you can get there from any terminal. I think Eden avatars move faster than real people. Gentle mother. Ah, that's fine. It's no more the gym. It's just an avatar, so it won't affect his muscles, but it'll be good image training, no? Image training is actually something I've read about, and apparently it is a real thing. That is, if you absolutely concentrate on getting some exercise and have a mental image of yourself doing it over and over, or focus really hard, it actually does have some work. It's probably just a placebo, but at the same time, well, first of all, nothing's going to replace actual physical exercise, but apparently mental image training actually does help. So you can definitely do them together, which is probably the most ideal way to do it, I imagine. Hey, now, keep running like that, you're gonna fall. Even as an avatar, it'll still hurt. Or if you die in this world, you die in the real world as well. Gummymon Medallion. If I remember right, I think every Digimon's name ends with Mon, because that's a file extension. That is a .mon sort of thing. I only really found that out relatively recently. I was wondering why that was for a while. Which is funny, because it feels like the Pokemon fandom likes to add Mon to the end of anything fandom terms like Theory Mon for theory crafting and all that, but the Digimon fandom doesn't seem to do that. Granted, I haven't been very connected to either one lately, so maybe things are... Oh, where is she? I was supposed to meet my friend ages ago, but I don't see her anywhere. My friend's late. I wonder if there was a problem with her access point? Public ones are better, but expensive, so she usually logs in from home. Oh dang, I guess they don't get free Wi-Fi in this universe. Well, I guess given how public areas like this are, I guess I can kind of see that. Okay, so I can't go into these areas yet. I imagine I will later on in the game, because that's how it always goes. They won't make stuff exist if I'm not meant to go in there eventually. Oh, is that someone new? Creepy hacker. Okay, so I just had to talk to everyone to move on. Oh, there don't seem to be any avatars like them. Guess I showed up built too early after all. I should get my comp ready, just in case. Ah, there's still time left before our meeting. I should check out some of the other areas. Moving in Eden. Use the directional buttons, choose destination, log out when you... Okay, this works. I'm glad I was able to pick a name relatively quickly. I was honestly worried I might be stuck on that for a while. And how thematic it has already become. This is the community area. I like this place. It's quite quiet and relaxed. My Digivice talk feature is getting called. Who could it be? Hello, hi there, it's me, Mr. Nobbit. One sec, you're behind schedule, buddy. You're gonna be late. Hurry up and go to Galactic Park in Kowloon. Your two friends arrived a little while ago and are waiting for you. I have sent to give you all, but everyone has to be there first. Bye-bye. Kowloon, isn't that a dangerous area full with hackers? Alright, calm down, no need to panic. I wonder what he meant by gift, though. Let's go to Galactic Park in Kowloon, I suppose. Wait, I've never been anywhere near Kowloon. How do I even get there? Maybe someone knows how to get there. I'll ask around. Keyword, interesting. Kowloon. I keep hearing Kowloon. Is this in Kong? I don't know, they were discussing a bunch of Tokyo areas a while ago. During conversational keywords, they can mark characters with a lock icon. You can ask them about keywords. If you ask the right character a certain keyword, a lock will open. Oh, so they're kind of like the Cyclops in Phoenix Wright. I can get behind that. Is this the latest Digivice? Sweet, if I had one I could do so much. The term Digivice stands for Digital de Jour Standard Terminal. My buddy's cousin friend said so. Right. Father's brother's cousin's former roommate. I found a sparkly thing in the street, then I saw something totally awesome. Okay, it's a hint to interact with these, I imagine. Digimon medallion. That monument's a miniature of Eden. It sure would be nice if I could, you know, rotate the camera, but I'm guessing that's what those yellow things are. Top area for Eden government agencies, corporations, so glitzy. And then the bottom level is filled with old trash data. They say it's pretty seedy. I heard the virus attacks all originate down there. It's a real public nuisance. Kinda busy here. Kowloon URL. What? You wanna go? Well, why? It's lawless, full of hackers. Well, if that's what you're into, we're done here. Go talk to a hacker if you want to know about it. There's a hacker looking for thug near the entrance. Don't blame me for your foolish decisions. Grow up and take responsibility for your own actions. Oh, I can't actually interact. I thought I'd meet with my friend to go shopping. There's so many shops, just one's enough. Ooh, I may be getting too old to get far in the real world, but here in Eden, my avatar can go for miles. It's rather nice. I'm guessing it wants me to go. I was guessing it wanted me to go to that hacker-looking guy at the entrance, but I guess I had to speak with that guy first. Keyword. I want to go to Galactic Park in Kowloon. That's what you think you want, isn't it? I'll show you the way. This is the URL. It's to their area. Take it. I got the URL. Now I can go to Kowloon. I imagine they're gonna be following me, since they wouldn't have smiled after I left. Otherwise. Kowloon level 1. The fact there's a level 1 in the name implies to me there will be additional levels later on. In fact, I believe this might be our first dungeon, perhaps. Aw crap, I haven't even recruited the obligatory starting pixie. This could be annoying. Oh well, I'll just be the demi-fiend and punch everyone in the face. That works, right? I think that's the same hacker as before. No, it might not be. It's just a new guy. Oh, but here's a... Oh, you've gotta be kidding. You're late. You're so late. I thought we were Calm down. I thought we were meeting at the entrance. Oh, hey. I'm Cage. I could go by Aiba. Oh, hey, yep, I'm Akino. This is the first time in Eden, right? My real name's Nokita Shiramune. Shiramune. Hello, nice to meet you. Oh crap, is she the obligatory tsundere? Actually, she could be our sister, practically, with how some of the hair colors are. Though I must reiterate, I am not a fan of pigtails. What? You're late. What are you doing? Leave me alone in such a dangerous place. How would you feel if you were in my shoes? Obligatory tsundere. Oh, you're acting if blue box has shown up yet? Oh, he showed up alright, but what does that even matter? Can you believe this? He's all, oh, I've got to go and find a ghost all of a sudden. He's off running by himself. That's how he rolls, apparently. 100% full of himself. Thinks he's all just because he's got good looks or whatever. And what? Ghost of the Pale Moon? I've heard rumors, but I wouldn't know the details. What do you even plan to do if he finds it? I mean, ghosts in cyberspace. That's unscientific. It doesn't even make any sense. Not that I'm scared or nothing. Honestly, I'd be more willing to believe about ghosts in cyberspace than anything else, given that, well, quite a few things will show up. Yeah, seriously, even when I'm just doing classwork, I'll have bugs show up in my program and then go away like an absolute ghost. I have no idea what caused it. I have no idea what made it go away. It just happens. Ooh. Spooking the tsundere, I see. Coding is a strange time, indeed. It's a lot of work, but dang, I actually do like it even when it does stress me out. I guess that's... Then again, I guess that's... Oh, whoa, easy. You're overacting the bear, aren't you? Oh, that's just you. I thought you were a ghost. You don't have to act tough by coming to a place like this if you're chicken, you know? Hey now, you're the one who ditched me in that place like this, alright? I saw me no good. Oh, just shut your trap. Anyway. Well, I think calling her a coward for coming to this, for not liking being in a seedy part of town is not exactly fair. Or Mr. Blue Box. Anyway, we've never met before, have we? I'm Arata Sandar. Nice to meet you and all that. There's a very strong chance I may end up your edgelord rival character. Hey now, that's no proper introduction. You put two and two together by now, but yes, this is the person behind Blue Box. He's not what you imagined, right? In the chat, he's kind of considerate, like a reliable big brother, right? Well, I mean, he's not a 30-year-old fat guy. I'd say that he's already a massive improvement. When I first met him, I was weirded out. He's surely self-absorbed, got this weird look in his eye. Well, I do think she's got a point at least. People can act differently in person than online. I mean, talk about a waste of good looks, am I right? Leave us to pay for later, okay? Oh yeah, he's definitely destined to be the edgelord of the team, even if he's not the rival. Alright, so we got the rival, the edgelord, and the tsundere. We pretty much got a full team here. So, while I was looking around for Cage, I looked over, took a look around. I thought Mr. Navit fellow Collis might be around. What? I thought you were looking for a ghost. Well, I was doing a little of that too. But in the end, I found neither. Speaking of digital stuff that I enjoy, I also really loved Ghost in the Shell. And dang if that series hasn't aged far better than it has any right to. Both in over-reliance in technology, people using technology to mess with people, and generally... And series actually came down pretty harsh on a lot of political stuff too. I was surprised, but... Sometimes that's how it goes. Either way, it was a really well-written series. Rather, there wasn't anyone around to be found. You'd think there'd be one or two hackers in an area like Kowloon, no matter how dangerous it is. Oh, and I do believe most have probably already heard of this, but there have been comparisons made between Anonymous and the Laughing Man, largely in that Anonymous is usually just a bunch of people copying someone who may or may not have actually existed and to do stuff but mess with people. I think it's a bit of a stretch, but I do get where they're coming from. So very sorry to keep you waiting. I'm Mr. Navit. I've got something for all you good boys and girls who showed up here today. The miraculous power to change the world. Well, it's called a comp, and it will allow you to negotiate with demons. Oh, what's this? It's hacking. We've all been hacked. Damn it, I left my soul hacking device at home. A new program has been installed. Digimon Capture. Whoa, this Mr. Nabe is no slouch. He broke through my firewall like it was nothing. Digimon Capture? It's a hacking tool that's been making the rounds with the hackers lately. Wait, so when you say Digimon, you mean like Digimon? Yes, those Digimon, the ones you've been so interested in. There's certain kind of data known as digital monsters that you can capture by scanning, this thing says. Or maybe you can just talk them into joining you, either way. So Digimon is short for digital monster. Brilliant deductive work, Sherlock. Wait, wow, hold on. Digimon are like nasty programs that hackers use, right? So then, does it become hackers? Well, I suppose you could put it that way. It's no big deal. Hackers are nothing out of the ordinary nowadays. I mean, all it really requires is an interest in computer programming and a few classes, or even just online tutorials. No, hackers are bad news. I'm not doing this. I don't want part of this. I'm gonna delete the program. Oh, wait, no way. You gotta be kidding me. Can't I install this thing? Aw, damn it. You installed in the root folder, didn't you? Darn you, Mr. Nabe, putting in the root folder so we can't get rid of it. Leave it be. The program's protected. Besides, who knows what will happen if you force delete it. I actually remember that there was one game out there, I forget which one, but basically if it was put in your root folder and you try to force delete it, it actually would take out your whole root folder and as a result wipe the whole hard drive. I need to look that up because I do know that was a thing that existed, but... and it did cause a recall if I remember. Minecraft? No, it wasn't Minecraft, it was an old game here. I do know Minecraft has some weird stuff, especially since it was in early access for a good while. But yeah, this predates Minecraft by a good while. It was still in the days of a 2D graphics still. It was really old. Yeah, I wish I could remember the name. I'll look it up. Wait, who's that guy that was watching us? Was that Mr. Navi? Well, don't let him get away. Yeah, that's right, Mr. Navi was technically just an avatar shown to us. He has a true form in this area, too. Hold up, why are we chasing him? I'm out of here, I'm going home, you hear? Firewall. What's this? I wasn't here before, what's it doing here? Did some hacker do this too? Is it us to go onward? Are they not letting us go back home? Oh, this is bad news. Oh, I could be in trouble. Let's go after him. I'm not going, I won't. Save. Y button. Well, technically it's a V button on the keyboard, but yeah. Does the Kowloon area stretch all the way back through here? This feels totally different from the cyberspace areas in the upper part of the Eden network. There's no trace of Arata either. He may have gone even further inside. I should be careful. Alright, soon we're going to be attacked by the Pixie and we'll learn the in and outs of Digimon negotiation. And yes, I do know there is actually a Pixiemon. I imagine there's supposed to be random encounters here, so should be running into something soon. Wait, what? He vanished. Damn, this is what happens when you don't pay attention to your surroundings. Oh no, it's the creepypasta ghost. He's even doing the creepypasta glitched out thing and vibe checking us. Damn it, I should have been prepared for this. Inscribed. What was that? Kowloon's as dangerous as they say. Who knows what it might happen here? I'd better hurry up, find a rod, and get out of here. Wait, wasn't that the ghost who just attacked us? What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. Oh, so you just happen to look like a ghost. You're not actually. Oh, you saw a ghost that looked like me. That's true. That ghost might actually have been me. Some call me the Wraith of Eden. They say I am not of this world. The truth is simply that I'm rather elusive and tend to turn up unexpectedly, that's all. Okay, so as usual, the internet just turned a guy who doesn't like to interact with people a lot into some urban legend. That does not surprise me in the least, actually. In fact, that sounds like a standard day on the internet. Please relax, I'm not a ghost. I am very real here in Eden. I exist to guide those who are lost, like you. I guess in that way you can consider me more like Chiron than a ghost. Or is it Sharon? Oh darn you ancient Greece and your impossible to pronounce names. You just had a program installed, Digimon Capture, which marks you as a hacker. But you're still merely a fledgling. There are hackers with a wide variety of different goals here in Eden. Chivalrous ones will find and report security holes, thieves who steal accounts to rob money. Others are just out to prove their skills. Yeah, that sounds like hackers, alright. Truly a wide variety. What kind of hacker do you want to be? That's a good question. Game, I really wish you wouldn't have trouble deciding whether Cage here is a silent protagonist or not. I don't mind if you like having a silent protagonist like what we had in Persona 4, or if the character actually talks, but, well, actually even Persona 4 had an issue where it felt like they tried to make him a silent protagonist but also have a personality, and I kind of wish they'd dedicate to one or the other, and that's just personal preference, though. I just happen to prefer when the characters go all one way or all the other. You're indeed a fledgling if that is your only response. Not even hatched from your egg yet. Well, you're free to become a hacker if you want, or something else altogether. It's up to you. What led you to this is neither here nor there. You came here because you were interested in hacking, and now because of that, you have Digimon Capture, is that correct? I would therefore recommend you give the truly remarkable power of these Digimon programs a try. That's fine. Now, to commemorate your birth as a fellow hacker-to-be, I shall present you with your first Digimon. Now, I actually don't remember very much about the Digimon types, for lack of a better term. Like, I know there's a vaccine, a virus, and data that kind of goes in a rock, paper, scissors like that, but that's the long and short of it. And even that's only barely stuff from watching Let's Plays and stuff of older Digimon games like Digimon World 1. A game which I have a very love-hate relationship with, because of the janky PS1 era. So many wonderful memories, and also memories you'd rather not relive, but are glad to have. Yeah, Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, Digimon did in fact start out as a digital pet sort of thing. I believe they were originally made by Bandai. They're the same company that made Tamagotchis. So they decided we'll make Tamagotchis for girls and Digimon for boys, with the Digimon being able to fight because, you know, boys love their dominance. But the RPGs with a story like this have always been reviewed highly from what I can tell, and so I'm glad to finally be able to start picking them up. There, behind you, that's a Digimon program. Why, you didn't notice the Digimon trying to sneak up and attack you? My guess is probably going to be, ooh, Terriermon. Palmon. I know who that one is, I just can't remember his name. There are 3 different types of Digimon, but you may only take one. Which shall you choose? The excessively adorable animal type, the possibly fragrant plant type, the mechanical machine type. I actually did like Terriermon in Tamers, so I'm gonna go with him. Vaccine. Wind. That Digimon. You want Terriermon? Yes, please. You seem to have made up your mind. Alright then, let's bring you out of your shell. Several steps are required to obtain a Digimon. If you discover or encounter a program, run a scan and acquire the analyzed data. Those are all done with Digimon Capture. You can use that without any restrictions. But just because you have the data doesn't mean the Digimon program itself is yours. First you must convert it. You must launch a Digimon program and implement a cyberspace first and foremost. I think I have to do this at a terminal, I think. I do know you can't just make Digimon out of anywhere, so sadly it's not quite as convenient as Demon Negotiation, but at least it's not nearly as complicated as Demon Fusion when you want to make a new one. Only then can it serve as a digital monster, a hacking program that is not to be trifled with. Unlike Scan, however, Convert is not part of the Digimon Capture application. We hackers finally devised the technique needed, but certain rules were put in place regarding how it's used, in order to control how this power is exercised. Your chosen Digimon program is still weak, but with power it will grow and digivolve. As you gain experience as a hacker, your programs become more powerful as well. Someday, immense power might be yours. When that day comes, responsibility will come with it. Hackers may be free spirits, but they must never succumb to chaos. Never that. You saw the ending to Sailor Moon. Nothing good ever comes of succumbing to chaos. I'm sure most of this went over your head, but tuck it away in the corner of your mind. A game if you openly admit that something was pretty heavy on the dialogue. Well, like, it's not bad. I mean, let's be honest here, this is nowhere as bad as the opening to Persona 4, because holy crap, that was basically an entire stream just to get to my first non-scripted battle. Besides, merely having Digimon Capture gives you hacker status. It's a special program, but a hacker's abilities, values, and goals can all be seen in how well that hacker can use Digimon programs, because protecting the Order of Eden is a hacker's first duty. I would be very happy if we were to try to become that kind of hacker. After all, hackers have been Eden since inception. Yeah, let's be honest here, hackers have been part of the internet since the internet existed as a concept. You want the Digimon right now, huh? I see. You heard what I say, decided you want to become a proud hacker too. Excellent. Alright, all you need to do is tell it a few things it wants to hear, give it some Maka and Magnetite, and it's all yours. If it decides to, anyways. Well, then follow the steps. Start with scan, have Digimon Capture running get a... Huh? Oh balls, this is gonna be like the opening to SMT4 Apocalypse, because that is really gonna be awful. The Digimon are prepared for you once you ran away. There are plenty of other Digimon, we'll find out. Wait a moment, that did surprise me though. For a Digimon as tough as that to appear in this area. Could have been released as a bad joke by a low-level hacker, or as an attack on me by someone. Shouldn't we save them? What, you wanna go after it? You want a powerful Digimon like that? No, you couldn't handle it, forget about it. What's that? You're concerned about the Digimon being chased? Well, I mean, it would be very bad if that strong program managed to assimilate their data. You're a curious one. Still, that's all the more reason to leave it be. You look foolish if you got her interfering with a fight between mere programs. I don't know, man. If one program is running amok, isn't it a better idea to try and stop it from damaging other programs? I mean, I get we're supposed to feel attached to them because they do have enough AI to be a sapient AI, but at the same time, even from a purely practical standpoint, two programs fighting could be a legitimately bad thing, especially if one is actively malicious, like that one probably was. I guess I'll go with the more practical answer. Here's how things go. Punch it! Cast Agi! Oh boy, you really are new at this. Do you tend to face off a digital monster unarmed? You're right, I don't have a Magatama like the Demi-Fiend. I need to get one first, assuming I don't just get a gun or sword. You truly are curious. No, you're just a soft touch, that's it. What a coincidence, I'm both those things as well. So just this once, allow me to aid you. You don't need to do anything for the moment. Watch and learn. This is how a real hacker uses their skills. Ooh, are we gonna get a preview of what a high-level one can use? Oh, Machine Dramon! Now, Machine Dramon I actually do know about. If I remember right, he's basically the Digimon version of Mewtwo. He was created to be the most powerful Digimon ever. Well, it seems he wants to fight with you. It may have been something of an ordeal, but this Digimon's now yours. Instruct it well and master the program. If I remember right, yeah, because I do remember when Digimon go through their whole evolutionary, well, it's more like a maturity process, because they go from the egg, in training, the baby form, to the rookie, and I believe Terriermon's a rookie. Then it goes to champion, and then ultimate, and then from there on it's just various levels of mega, but unless they've added another one since I've been out, but I didn't see any as far as I remember. But interestingly, they actually didn't have megas at the start. They just had ultimate, and Machine Dramon was special because it was a level above ultimate even at the time. So I think he's since been reclassed as a mega level. Pretty cool. First of his kind. Oh, that's adorable. Alright, Terriermon, let's see what you got. Tutorial. Stats and timeline. The enemy and ally stats will the timeline displayed. Okay, I'm gonna say right now, I do love it when a turn-based game gives me an order of actions like this. It helps me plan out my turns a lot better. It's not entirely necessary if it has stuff like the speed stat a lot more visible for me to check, but I just really appreciate the convenience of having a turn order for easy access. Digimon moving the order, allies. Guests are green. Alright, so it's a Fire Emblem thing. Allies are blue, enemies are red, NPCs are green. Issue commands. For other commands, hold down the directional button or tilt the stick. Kirisarimon. Let's see what the basic attack here does. 43. Okay, maybe this guy wasn't nearly as nasty as I thought he'd be. Attack charge field. Yeah, that barely even scratched. Should have machine gun. What skills do we have? Magic attack, tornado, wind damage, Terrier tornado. Let's try this baby out, see what it does. Terrier tornado. 38. Nanomachine break 3. Holy balls, that was a lot of damage. Yeah, he's not even taking any, barely even taking any damage. I will just smack it, finish it. Ooh, combo attack.
君がいてくれてよかった。
Excellent, level up. Get skill. Ooh, he's got a heal. Inherited skills. Restores a little HP for one battle Digimon. Okay, good. We have both offensive and support. Is Terriermon gonna be a caster? That would actually be quite fortuitous, because I always do lean a bit more towards the, for lack of a better term, caster type party members.
Digimon Capture のスキャンを介さずに Digimon
It's
が手
very
に
rare
入
to
ること
obtain a
は
Digimon without scanning it through Digimon Capture.
ましてや
What's more, for a program to like a person,
なんとも奇妙な
I
光
think
景
about this as
だ。
odd. You'll probably be an irregular element among hackers.
ともかく
Anyway, you're free from your shell now.
それじゃあ
The rest is up to
僕
you.
は
I
そ
shall
ろそろ
take my
決めると
leave.
しよ
I'm sure he'll be a rival battle at some point, but... Or maybe he'll
う。目
just
つ
be
きの悪い
the
人
young man with the nasty look in his eyes? Ah, the other regular one. Him.
彼なら
He was headed to that area over there. I do remember in some Digimon games you can take on other
エデンの
tamers
エン
for
トラン
some
スだった古いエリアだ。
sport-like battles, but sometimes they're just allies against something bigger.
忘れ去られた
I don't know which one this game falls into, but it'll be fun finding out. That used to be the old entrance area. The remains of Eden's creation, its forgotten dregs. Ah, spaghetti code.
その証拠に
Proof of that lies the fact the
Shop-type
original
の
logout zone
ログアウトゾーン
remains
が
there untouched.
今はプロテクトでロック
Its
されてい
lockout
て
protection can't
使用で
its
き
lock
ない
protecting
が
can't be used, but a hacker could probably deal with said lock.
そうだな
Yes, if we want to leave this place, it
こ
would
こ
be
か
a
ら
good
帰
idea
りた
to
くな
use
ったら
that logout
目つきの
zone.
悪い彼なら
That boy should be able to unlock it
問
and
題なく
snap,
解除でき
as
るは
long as
ず
his
だ
skills haven't waned, that is.
なぜ驚く
Why are you surprised? Hasn't he told you?
なら
So he was already a hacker before we even started. Interesting. Okay, that explains why Blue Box wanted to come with us from the very start. He was already a hacker, and since he wasn't sure what was going on, he decided to go there just to make sure nothing bad happened to us. Or perhaps to watch us to see what happened if he was a bit less wholesome. In that case, it's not my story to tell. It's better to hear directly from him. Yeah, he probably decided to go there to keep an eye on us.
そういえば
That's right, I haven't introduced myself.
僕はユーゴ
I am Yugo.
チー
Yugo
ム
from
ザク
Team
ソンのユーゴ
Zaxxon.
だ
Ah, crap, you're making me want to make a Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 reference. Man, why'd you have to go and do that? Also, my name is not Fusion.
君が誇り高きハ
If you
ッカー
want
を
to
目指
become a
すのであ
top-tier
れば
hacker, you should seek us out.
扉は
Our doors are always open to
いつでも
you. Well, no sense in thinking of conspiracy theories. Anyways, Arata was headed to that area over there. And there's supposed to be an old logout zone. We might be able to log out. I'd best go get Nokia. Hopefully she'll calm down once I see I managed to pick the cutest of all the Digimon options. There's two types of skills, special moves and inherited. Inherit skills obtained from the start. Details these moves change after each time a Digimon digivolves or de-digivolves. Inherited. After digivolving or de-digivolving, previously known skills can be relearned by leveling up. You can learn up to 20. Once a number hits 20, excess skills must be deleted. 20 skills is actually a lot bigger than I was expecting, if we're honest. I do appreciate that map, at the very least. And... ah, there she is. We can meet up with her and we should be able to go through. Where did those two go? Could hackers have maybe? Nokia. I wonder if she's named after the phone type.
ちょっと待って
Agumon and...
さあ
Agumon.
と
Quietly. Wah! Digimon? Who are you? You can talk? It's so adorable! There's Nokia, what are your names? Me, my Agumon. I'm Gabumon. Me, what were your names? Hey, they're not weird. You're the one with the weird name. You're named after a phone company. As if my name's not weird. Huh? What's wrong? Have my toothed orbs looks stunned you speechless? I can smell something familiar. Oh, wait, what, me? Yeah, familiar and reassuring. Oh, come on, this is kind of embarrassing. Sorry, I guess my naturally learned pheromones are working full force today. See, you are weird. Are you okay? Oh, Paige, where have you been? Yikes, another scary person. I'm sick of being chased around, run away. Oh, come down, this is a friend of mine. Ah, shucks, they're gone. What were those cute little critters? Never mind that. Who's that with you? This is Terriermon. Is that Digimon? Those are cute Digimon too. But both those, they don't seem like bad programs. Digimon, huh? Having a cute critter like them could around could be okay. Maybe this Digimon capture thing won't be so bad after all. What? There was a violent wild Digimon too? Whatever it was sounds super duper scary. Yeah, it had tentacles and everything, but don't worry, I took care of it. Otherwise, it would have turned into something really annoying, definitely. Around in the area there? I'll go with you. Let's find him ASAP. I figured there'd be some random battles. The data of Digimon encounters automatically scanned and saved. Digimon with a 100% higher scan rate can be materialized later. Interesting. So I've already got 50%. Oh, you know what? I bet these guys work faster, are faster to scan because they're in training, the baby form. Terrier Tornado. Oh, I can hit both at once. Let's use this then, shall we? Excellent. Excellent. Encounters with Digimon. All kinds of Digimon. Moving around can trigger battles. Be sure to pay attention to the health of your party Digimon. Unfortunately, I don't have much as far as items or curatives or restoring things, but... Oh, what's this? Whatever it is, looks like I probably want to interact with it. I should probably use basic attack more so that I can save my... Oh. That thing didn't die. Smack. Yeah, I should probably save some MP for healing, so let's just use a basic attack since that costs nothing. Excellent. HP capsule C times 3. Okay, so those rainbow things are chests, so let's go ahead and grab these. Escape gate, I assume that's an escape rope to get out of the dungeon with. HP capsule. Okay, good, we have some healing items. It also looks like I can go around here, so let's do that. That is not the direction I want to be going. I'll probably be back here eventually, but for now they probably want me to just leave. As you probably noticed from the other stuff like Persona 4 and Amori, I do have a tendency to go back to areas I've already been to, so even if the story doesn't take me back here directly, I may come back just to see if anything's changed. Incidentally, that can also be a bad thing sometimes, like, if you haven't played off, I won't spoil it, but let's just say if you go to previous areas you've already been to, for any reason, you will probably spoil yourself on the twist a bit early, and off with those twists spoiled a bit early is not nearly as enjoyable. Honestly, I should like that game a lot more than I actually do. I think spoiling for myself is what ruined it for me. Well, it didn't ruin it per se, it's just... doesn't stand out to me as much as it has for others, I guess. You aren't worthy of going any further yet. Okay, I thought this was... never mind, I thought him being there meant I was supposed to go here first, but evidently not. Oh well. Koyomon punch. Ear punch. Attack. Oh well. Never hurts to go in a few different areas. Speed gain seems a bit slow, so I probably don't have to worry about going through too many fights. Well, then again, it is really early. Now, let's see here. Well, Digimon doesn't really have anything quite as complicated. Well, I guess it's debatable, because I do know that Digimon can digivolve into many different directions depending on how you train them and such. Or at least that's how it worked in some of the other games, so I'd have to see how this game handles it. But that by itself is also pretty complex, though I guess it's a bit different compared to the Shin Megami Tensei's fusion. Something feels very strange. Like how this happened before when I was a kid. It's like I've met you in Arata before. Really? Do you used to live in Tokyo? No, not like we'd met yesterday in chat or anything like that. Or maybe, yeah. Something strange. Well, as long as we don't get history repeating like Final Fantasy IV The After Years, that's perfectly fine. Wait, what was that? Did you see it? Oh, maybe we did meet it as kids before. Again with the hacking? Honestly, what's with this place? Let's go. Arata should be up ahead, right? Hopefully. Interesting. So we're seeing ghost versions of the people who are in here. Leftover data from the past, perhaps? Or maybe even from the future? The ghost in the machine. What was that image just now? A child? I am so weirded out. Darn it, I really want to know what that was. Oh, this really does not feel right. There he is, there! Hang on, you're running by yourself. You can't just think about yourself, you know. Oh dear, are we gonna have to fight a boss? We might. Oh crap. A mollusk of some sort? What's this? What's that? Is that another Digimon? Can't be the black monster of Eden people have been talking about? They say it devours your data. You guys this way, run. Whatever this thing is, it's a real menace, that's for sure. I'll break the lock on this thing. Log out and get away as fast as you can. Yeah, we now know he was a hacker the whole time. Hey, I told you to run, didn't I? Get out of here. Hey. Oh, come on. Can you really not... or does she... Ooh. Hey, it's you guys again. Go protect you, Nokia. Nokia, get out of here. Well, if they're gonna fight, I might as well bring Terriermon in, too. Hope he doesn't mind. Terrier Tornado. Let's see how it feels about wind damage. It is immune. Data's converging. Oh dear. Faster. Is that... okay, that's fire damage. Attack charge. Attack up. I am moderately concerned. real self. 120. Attack. Okay, I get the sense this is going to be one of those supposed to lose fights. Erode Terminal. 20. What should we do? It's too strong. Why am I weak? Why am I so weak? We have to help Noki and the others. Okay, the log's taken care of. We can all log out. Come on, Nokia. Did you get it? You're holding me back. I can't do anything until you get away. Oh, that's right. They only have to hold out until she gets away. After that, they can... Paige, I'll go next. You hurry up after us, okay? Yeah, they can run away now that she's safe because they don't have to worry about protecting her. Oh, balls. Come on. Find us. Digivice warning. Unexpected error occurred during the logout process for Cage. The logout process cannot continue. The logout process will continue. Logout successful. See you after your next login. Eden is a human network connecting to the world of the future by Kamishiro Enterprises. Excuse me, isn't that dangerous? What's up with that kid? You there, let's make the scene. Want me to arrest you? Officer over here. We're calling an officer, I'm a detective. Don't you justify its cover or I'll arrest you. Wait, what? He's half logged out. Oh, that's so gross, I'm gonna arrest you right on the spot. She really wants to arrest someone. You have an interesting appearance. I'm very curious. Handle it before it gets worse. Hey, stop the car, I'll arrest you. Wait, what? I think you missed the chance to arrest. I'm more used to strange phenomena than most. I've never seen the likes of this before. Did you hear my voice? Are you able to speak? That's good. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do if you weren't even human. I see. You have no idea what it is that happened to you. If questions, ask them now. Alright, first of all, what happened to your body? Looks like your body's in an extreme digital state. As if it were cyberspace avatar, yet somehow you're in the real world. If that's true, that's very strange. A strange phenomenon. You're in Shinjuku. I was out working, looking for something when I came across you. I cannot believe it, but that's the truth. I'm headed to my agency's office in Nakano. You can tell me the details when we get there. Under normal circumstances, you should probably never get into a car with a complete stranger, but given the circumstances and the fact that she has a very, very low cut on her shirt, I suppose it's impossible to turn down her offer. Where have my friends gone? There wasn't anyone else around, just you. Are you wondering where the same thing happened to your friends? I can tell you not to worry about them, but your first priority should be to take care of yourself. Well, this is probably the first question I should ask. Who are you? Who am I? Ah, that's right, I have introduced myself. I'm Emma from Phoenix Wright, after she's grown up and got... I should have done that earlier, but you were such a curiosity. So am I. I'm sorry. I'm Kyoko Kirin. I'm just a humble detective. Okay, so basically Kyoko from Danganronpa. Ooh, save. Probably a good idea, yeah? Oh, I noticed that there's 2 halves here. Okay, so my guess is that once I complete the Cyber Sleuth area, I'll do Hacker's Memory with another character. Right? And they'll both be in the same area. Chapter 1, Welcome to the Kurami Detective Agency. Achievement unlocked. Reach Chapter 1. I see you've got a good grasp on the situation. I guess between this and Danganronpa, we've got a lot of detectives named Kyoko, don't we? That place in Shinjuku. The one where you appeared when you logged out from cyberspace. It's the same, or at least very similar. The place you logged into Eden is... Well, you're talking to me now, but it seems there's another body out there for you as well. Maybe your mental data was separated from your physical body and then manifest in the real world independently. Oh, that's gonna be very frustrating to have to work with. Or maybe your body was somehow moved to Shinjuku where it was corrupted in the form you have now. The whole situation is entirely too peculiar, yet here you are, standing before me, as much as that shouldn't make sense. At present, I can only form a simple hypothesis. We need to gather more information, and quickly. Alright, so basically, what happened with Fate Extella, where Hakuno was separated from his mind and body, and soul. Though I guess in this case, they're probably gonna have the soul and mind, and then body. Going by the book, you should check where you were logged into Eden, which was where? By the way, why are you helping me? Where are you now? You're at the Kurami Detective Agency, which is... Oh, it gave me a choice, but it acted like I said both anyway. I didn't like that too much when... Yeah, like I said, I'm not too big a fan when they try to do that. No, I didn't like it when Fate Grand Order did it, and I'm not a fan of it here either. Oh well, it's not a big deal or anything. Solved a number of bizarre cases, including cyber crimes. I can think of nobody better suited at solving them. Still, what happened to you than right here? And you're even sitting on the sofa for clients. No need to worry about compensation. Your very existence is all the payment I need. Let's pretend you boarded a luxury liner, say the Mary Celeste. Why not the Titanic? Because I have the feeling this is going to be... I've got a very sinking feeling. Anyway, let's get back here. Where'd you log in? But first, before we do anything else, we must do something about your appearance. You can't even walk around outside like that, and it looks unstable as well. Well, yeah, I guess my existence is unstable right now. I've had a good look, and you truly are a mass of data. A true digital body. Yet you hear my voice, sit on my sofa, talk to me, prove you obey physical laws. A digital body with real-world characteristics. Let's call it a half-cyber body. A half-cyber body. Interesting. If your body is comprised of data, then it could easily be something about your appearance. Incorporate compatible data and make repairs. You should have the same basic structure as an avatar used within Eden. It would be excellent if there were avatar parts of the data lying around in Kowloon. The only issue is whether or not you can log in your current state. So what does a login terminal look like? A TV? Do I log into the TV? What is it? Does something happen with the television? Ah, the midnight channel's about to turn on, isn't it? Crap. A strange voice. Over here. Jump. Jump? I couldn't possibly. We've done it. We've entered the midnight channel and unlocked our persona. Now we can fight alongside our Digimon. Urged on by the voice, I took a leap of faith, but what the heck just happened? Looks like I can go forward after all. Digital network. A digital space where the information flows become visual. Will do the protagonist's cyber body. Choose your direction with the directional buttons. Battle may be initiated, so always be on guard. Oh, Terriermon's with me again. I can't see him. I guess now that he's officially registered as mine, he'll just always be wherever I am. So that's good. He was able to log out along with us. Bodemon. Critical, holy crap. Let's use a heal. 120. Holy crap, does all that guy only know criticals? Finally, a non-critical. Alright, let's just punch in the face. We need to save our MP for heals, apparently. Or maybe he'll barely survive. Holy crap, man. That thing must have had a high crit rate, or my luck is just really weird lately. But hey, we gotta level up. That reminds me, let me check my Digimon real quick. Okay, so when he levels up, he fully heals. Good. Let's go ahead and save, because that was a really long cutscene, and I don't want to have to go through all of it again. Unimon. I need to take this guy out immediately, or else he's gonna crit me to death. Take out Unimon. I made it here. The exit, it's gone. I guess I can't go back the way I came. Is this Eden? This is Kirimi, can you hear me? I nearly lost you, but I managed to get a trace. What the heck happened? Looks like you were sucked into the terminal and then just disappeared. I see, I'm guessing you passed through the actual network lines themselves. The office terminal is connected to Eden's network. You rode the flow within the wire's data and then appeared in Eden. So then for you, that network appears as an actual series of roads. So it's shocking to see you made such a direct transition from the real world to the digital one. To submerge in the digital world by touching a terminal, a dive, no, a jump. Alright, from now on I'm going to call that ability a connection jump. But a happy little unexpected accident. Now you can look around for that avatar part data. Head to Kowloon. There's plenty of junk data lying around in Kowloon. It should be easy to find what you need. Any hacker worth of salt doesn't take abnormal statuses lightly. They might wear it for the time, but you'll be disadvantaged if you leave them. Wow, what's wrong with you? No, you don't have to say it. You got your avatar in abnormal status, huh? An experienced hacker like me knows all about it. So let me give you this nugget of advice. Go to the admins and get that fixed. You never want to run low on your items for escaping dungeons, your export, your home gate. Whoa, what's wrong with your avatar? You should tell the admins to do something. How in the world did you end up looking like that? Is that an error, a hack? There's no such thing as having too many recovery items. That's just hacker common knowledge. I always have an extra or 3. Why am I talking to... I hope nobody saw me. Get lost. What are you doing? This space is supposed to be for members only. How'd you get here without a pass? And your avatar is really weird. Are you some kind of rookie hacker or something? How do you get in there? I locked down the room. Is it a bug? Who are you supposed to be? Are you a member of this chat room? I've never seen that avatar before. This way. Come on. Guess I should go in the direction of that voice.
私の声が届いたよ
Ah,
う
so you
ね。
can hear my
よう
voice.
こそデジラボ
Welcome
へ
to。the Digilab, a
ここ
place
は
that
デ
has a
ジタ
faint
ル
connection
ワ
with
ー
the
ルド
digital
とかすか
world.
に交わ
Paradise
る
for
デジモン。
Digimon.
私はミカグラミ
I'm
レイ。
Mirei
あなたに
Mikagura. I open this paradise unto you. Oh crap, this really is Paradise from Shin Megami Tensei 2.
デ
Digilab?
ジタルモンスター
The
ラボ
Digital
ラ
Monster
トリー。
Laboratory, or
タル
DML for
私
short.
は
I recommend
デジラ
calling it the Digilab though.
知らないなら知らないで
It's okay if you don't know about it, for now at
時が
least.
来れば
When the time comes, I expect you to know what we will need to know.
私があなたを呼
I
んだ
called you? No, that's not quite it.
あ
Oh
な
yeah,
た
was she the voice that called us? It was you who called to me.
あなたはデジモンと
You're
深く
beginning to develop a
交
deep
わるはず
connection with your
その運
Digimon.
命の交
Our
差に
strings of
私は
fate
引き寄
entwined
せ
and
ら
drew me
れ
in. And so I
つ
found
まり
you.
私は
In other words, it
あ
was you
な
who
た
called out to
話はこれ
me.
くらいにしましょう
That's enough of
ま
that
ず
for
はここ
now.
がどういう場
Now,
所
first off,
か
what kind of place is
自
this?
分の目で
Go
確
and check it with your own eyes. Digilab, alrighty. The bank, organize your party. Raise your Digimon by training or feeding. Take on dungeons you've already cleared. Purchase items for the Digifarm. Digifarm. Digivolution and Digivolution. They can become even stronger versions of themselves. Digivolving returns a Digimon to level 1 but raises max level and abilities. Okay, so it's... yeah, that makes sense. So basically it is like star ranks in a gacha. There is more than one Digivolution route, and Digimon can digivolve into various forms written in the guides depending on when conditions are met. There are also Digimon you can get by fusing two together, using DNA Digivolution. They can also undergo D-Digivolution. It makes them weaker, but will increase their max level and abilities. Abilities not affected by the only conditions, but also maximum values, so you can enhance Digiforms. I believe this one is the one that they had in the adaptation, so I might go for this one. Max HP, speed 40. Looks like I'll get a couple options once I reach level 15. Digivolution. Not possible. You have to have discovered this Digimon first. To enhance a Digimon, have it absorb other Digimon and raise its level. Holy crap, this is like a gacha game. If you have dupes, just put them all together to feed the ones you actually do care about. The higher level abilities, the bigger the effect. Be aware the consumed Digimon will disappear. I mean, it's almost literally eating them, so... Take a Digimon with 100% scan rate or higher, can be materialized and made into an ally. Scan rates max out at 200%, and the higher scan rate, the higher the abilities the Digimon will receive when created. Looks like I'm a bit short for all of them. I thought Koromon was almost 100%, but I guess not. Sarimon. You can return materialized data to scan data. Selecting a Digimon you want to return. You can use this function when your party Digimon and Digimon Bank are full. Obviously, it won't let me do it for the final one, so. And moving them basically just moves them to the PC box, more or less. Terminal. Welcome. Please select transaction. I'm gonna get one of these for sure. I've got a few HP capsules from the last dungeon. Thank you very much. I got a few HP capsules, but not as much SP. Recover for 200 yen. I'm not damaged enough to really worry about that. Do a battle over the internet. Player settings. As you change the avatar and title using network battles. You can also buy these from the coin shop. You can get titles by progressing through the story as event battle rewards. Oh, interesting. Oh, I can see. I can be the NPCs if I want. Nursemaid, what? Of course their cat had maids, or why wouldn't they be? Mirror Dungeon. Using shortcut dates, you can revisit dungeons you've already explored. You can accumulate experience, and there are various methods of use. Do you understand the Digilab? Use it carefully to further your interactions with Digimon. Let's see if you're the person I thought you might be. Finally, one last thing, a small token for you. You got a hacking skill. Hacking skills shine in combination with Digimon use, but they're dangerous if used for unscrupulous hacking purposes. How you use that is up to you, never forget that. You can deepen your special ties with the Digimon. Live with them, share their joys and sadness, and grow together. Deepening your bond, they will surely offer you your aid. It's a very important ability. It will even change your life. That's right, it will even change your life more than the true demon ending in Nocturne. Yes, I'm going to keep bringing up the comparison. Connection Jump. That's what you call your curious skill. I know nothing of this power. It's like a hacking skill, but it's different. I'm certain it's a skill that will serve in unique ways. I'll see you later. Take care. Hacking skill. While on the field, you can use X. Here you can use your various abilities of your Digimon. To use a skill, the Digimon and the party must meet certain conditions. You're heading to Kowloon, I suspect? Just this once, I'll use the special exit. Next time, go to an access point, if you please. Access points, communication devices that flow over the digital connect locations everywhere, the reference points. Additionally, they allow the protagonist to connect, jump, to move Digimon or the lab. Real world can access Eden or the Digilab. Eden can only access the Digilab. Alright, Terriermon, we've got some stuff to find. Hacking skill, Wall Crack. You can eliminate secure firewalls that block your way. This skill has different levels depending on the resilience of the firewall, and you won't be able to take down a firewall if your crack skill isn't high enough. Oh, okay, so C is the Wall Crack. Analyzes and unlocks Wall Crack. There we are. Dang, Monokuma, you've seen some better days. It's me. Phew, I finally got through to you. I lost your trace info when I had to search. Where'd you wander off this time? Should we even... I see, Suranda Mire Mikagura. Yeah, you could say we're acquainted. Regardless, for there to have been a natural progression where you would meet her. You seem to have the craziest luck. Let's assume you carried out your original objective. We'll start by... What? You've already broken through the firewall? Well done, you've saved me some time. Alright, and then that's on to our next move. I scanned the area around the entrance to Kowloon and marked the key junk data sites. The junk data will serve as your body parts. You need to go and find and retrieve some. It's something of a stopgap measure, and it may not be a perfect solution, but I'm sure your skills are up to the task. This is a key step in returning your body to normal, so buck up and get to work. It's okay, searching for body parts isn't as hard as defeating 48 demons, now is it? Holy crap, she actually noticed that I was making all those Shin Megami Tensei references. Think of it as an emergency measure. I look forward to meeting you in your normal body. Digiline. This is a tool for communicating with people who are not in the same place. You'll receive messages from your friends at Digimon and your Digimon farms. If a notification appears at the bottom right, hit the menu button. Reply to messages as necessary. Bring me a gift from outside next time, something tasty. You can also access Eden from the PC. I'm gonna grab a drink. It's been a bit here and my throat's feeling a bit dry. Alright, that's a lot better. Friends. Did I surprise you? But that's the Digiline's all about. Let's try using simple phrases for clients. The Digimon forum will be ecstatic if you respond to their messages. Interesting. I'm glad they've made maintaining a bunch of different Digimon pretty easy. Knowing me, I'm probably going to have quite the collection by the time we reach the end of the game. Register the field guide. Scan data of new Digimon will be collected in a field guide of your Digivice. The Digilab can Digiconvert by making friends. Digiconvert browse with... Oh wow, they're stronger now. Critical. Hello, Mario God 129. Alright, we're gonna have to heal real quick. Oh, wow. Yeah, let's use a big healing item. Alright, we're just gonna smack him with the ear attack. Ow. Here we are. Scan complete. Excellent. I'll probably make one once I get back to the, Forgotten Avatar part. Excellent. Alright, let's, Digimon... Layer. Current cases. High security eliminates encounters. Use condition at least one Digimon. Oh, thank you for the follow, Mario God. Play a little bit of everything on this channel, so hopefully you'll find something interesting here and there. Actually, am I able to use a Digimon skill outside of battle? Well, first of all, I should probably save. Digimon Field Guide, Database of Digimon. Okay, so this is basically their version of the Pokedex. Alright. Oh, Terramon should be in here, actually. Yeah, here he is. Type Vaccine, Attribute Wind, Equip Slot 1, Memory Use 4. Oh, neat, I can see all their levels. This Digimon with a single horn on its head is wrapped in mystery. Its body composition can be classified as a beast-type Digimon, but its subsequent digivolution path is still unknown. There's also a rumor that it is born as twins on rare occasions. Its calm manner and adorable looks makes it hard to imagine as a combat species, but in battle it demonstrates power well beyond its appearance. Its signature Terrier Tornado, which spins its ears like a propeller, launch it. Or any tornado. Speed charge, eh? Alright, so level 12 we learned speed charge. Yeah, it won't let me... Okay, so I can only use his heal ability in battle proper. A little annoying, but nothing too bad. Is there some junk data over here? Nope. I already got the chest, so I'll have to come back later. Oh, well, now this asshole can move aside because I know precisely how to open that door. Ooh, nice. Scan complete. I should probably go back to lab immediately and make these guys actually, so let's do that. Such a quick reply. I guess you get a reply to reply sometimes. Alright, we're gonna go back to the lab to make a couple more just so I have a full party. I imagine it would be quite foolish of me to try and do this with only one so far. Even if Terriermon's been a very reliable partner, it would do me well to have some more allies. Sorry, I kept tripping over my words there. Alright, now where's the terminal? Ah, there it is. I can see it on the minimap. Let's go to the Digilab and make ourselves some more allies. Alright, Digibank, Digiconvert. Koromon, conversion possible. Convert Koromon. Attribute fire, type free. In training. Bubbles, magic attack, water damage. Not bad. Pabumon. Let's go ahead and make him too. There we are. Type neutral, type free. Okay, so he's completely typeless. Adhesive bubble blow. Physical attack, plant damage to one foe, 10% chance of reducing speed. Not bad. Party Digimon, you can move the Digimon move with you. You can take up to 11 Digibank, place a store. They come here right after. Oh, okay, that answers the question I was about to ask. Raise Digimon while I can hold up to 10. The Digivice needed to take Digimon has its own capacity. This is called party memory, so you must keep your party's memory below this value. Okay, so it's kind of like the party size is in grand order. Okay, take grand order. That's pretty easy. I can handle that just fine. Use memory up. Actually, it's probably more comparable to the memory size in Mega Man Battle Network, now that I think about it. Which would also be a lot more fitting, since that's also a lot more digital. Pabumon looks like it's not particularly strong. But that's fine. I am not in a position where I can be picky. Ooh, nice. I do believe... let's see here. I only have a vague idea of what the Digivolution lines go with, but it's not a big deal. I can, since the game does helpfully list out the different paths and what you need for each. Alright, I imagine we're gonna have to go past the punk here, so... aren't worthy of going further yet. Once you prove your strength and pride, the path will open on its own. But it's only a level 1 firewall. Yeah, won't let me use wall crack on it. Darn it. Alright, I'll just go around. Excellent. Well, at least it's nice having a full party to have to go through rather than just one that the groups of enemies can gang up on. Oh, some new chests of... Oh no, these chests were always here. I just couldn't do them before because last time I entered this area it was a pure cutscene. SP capsule, good, good, good. Export, not bad, not bad. Oh my, that's a couple new Digimon. Types and attributes. All Digimon have types and attributes, each with their own affinity. It's shown as a mark in the upper left corner. Its stats and attributes will be displayed by color. During the target selection, good is shown with red, bad is with a blue target. It's their affinity is root attack. Alright, a new vaccine beats virus, which beats data, which beats vaccines. And free just means they're attacks with good deal double damage, attacks with bad only inflict half. Double damage is actually a very significant thing to have to deal with. If it's only 20 or 50% like it was in Amore, I think that's a bit different, but double is a lot. It will really add up. Attacks with good attributes are 1.5, okay. Alright, so there's a couple. Attribute skill, weaknesses. Alright, so light and dark are weak to each other. Alright, these are pretty easy weapon triangles. Terrier Tornado. Dealing damage to all three at once is simply too good to say no to. Neutral. Bubbles, 30 more damage. Adhesive bubble blow. Well, one's down, and that's what matters. We now only have to deal with 2 on their turn. Ouch, critical. Alright, so it's good against both, so let's go and do that. Bubbles. Excellent. go ahead and save real quick before I forget again. How many do I need to find? I think it was 3. The encounter rate in this game doesn't seem too high, and that is very good. As much as I was just joking about Shin Megami Tensei, those games usually do have a ridiculous encounter rate, so it's nice having a game with a reasonable encounter rate. Did I miss something? Let's go back here. It's not too big, which makes sense since this is the first dungeon. I will say I'm glad it doesn't take too long before it gets to the good stuff. Oh nice, it healed me after that fight. I guess it counted as a boss fight or something. Level up. I just realized there was that on the left side. There's a creepy teddy bear mask. Terror. Interesting, it's not here. I can't log out in this form. I need to collect my avatar parts. Let's go to the Digirab real quick. You understood the Digilab? Everything is here to assist you. Please use them well. Welcome. Let's just buy a few more of these to be safe. Is this a quick travel to the dungeon? So at least the type triangles in this game are pretty easy to remember without having to look at a chart or anything. I'm not sure why I was never into Digimon when I was younger. Perhaps I had simply already gotten to Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, all that stuff, and another one felt too overwhelming. Then again, I won't say I had some bad memories. I mean, like I said, I actually did like Tamers, and the original adventure was pretty nice. I remember liking that it actually had a plot, unlike the Pokemon anime, which felt like it was just kind of there. I guess it could also be I did find that a lot of the Digimon lines basically ended with all of them going either becoming a robot or a human in themed armor rather than the whole monster thing. And while I don't mind mechanical ones, I did feel they don't quite feel quite as monstrous when they're just humans in themed armor. Or I won't deny that some of the robots look really nice though. Like Machine Dramon, he has a really nice design. This logout zone's still broken. I guess whatever Arata did was temporary. That's interesting. Oh, I wish I had a way to rotate the camera. Or maybe I haven't found the key yet. Well, at least the other party members are catching up while I'm doing this. Yeah, I really wish I could rotate the camera in some form, but it looks like I really will need to rely on the minimap. Am I missing something about the avatar parts, though? I think I have 2 of them, and I think I need 3. Oh, there's a part. It's not showing up on the minimap is why. Venom poison. Allies and enemies can both suffer from abnormal statuses. Abnormal stats are undone at the end of battle. Confused cannot be controlled. Paralyzed cannot move. Sleep cannot move. Stun reduces speed, puts the Digimon lower on the timeline. Poison loses HP, amount lost increases over time. Oh, so poison acts like the deadly poison. Oh dear. Dot. Changes into a sprite. Unable to use skills. Doesn't heal naturally. Bug reverses type affinity. Interesting. Bug could potentially be a positive depending on the situation we're in. Yeah, so I'll have to keep an eye on all of them, especially the bug effect. Stat changes as increased attack or lower defense or for 5 turns after activation. Activating the same stat change will reset the turn counter and stack the effect. Interesting. Stacking the effect is really good, but also... The reason I was a bit thrown off at the first, early on in Persona 4 is because I was used to stat buffs being permanent until removed. But in Persona, they only last 3 turns after activation. They also didn't stack, I noticed, but at least you get the full effect from the first one, so you don't need to. You just have to reapply. Me being me, I'll probably try and have a decent number of buffs on the team because I'm used to games where those are really useful. Alright, they go away after battle at least. Scan complete. Avatar parts obtained. Alright, so I guess I am gonna have to go to every silly corner of the area, since they don't show up on the minimap. Oh, how vexing. How's it go? Oh, how vexing. And this also means it's most likely one in this area that I didn't see before. And why am I not surprised? Cross combos and cam. A cross combo will occur when 2 or more allies are lined up in the timeline. Power up attacks and skills of the affected allied Digimon. Chain attack, good number of hits, damage up, heal up, increases amount healed. Skill up. The cross combo occurrence rates are displayed on the timeline. The bigger the gauge number, the higher the rate. Digimon with higher camaraderie will have a higher occurrence rate. at least you look normal again. It's not a perfect solution, but it's a big step. The objective has been met. Please come back to the agency. What's that? You don't know how to get back? Try logging out like you always do. Since you went in through an emerged agency terminal, my guess you should come out through one. But to be honest, in your case, I don't know what will happen until we try. Worst case, if your data gets scattered, I'll salvage as much as I can. I'm joking, sort of. Well, glad to see she has the utmost faith in our survival. Alright, so strictly speaking, we haven't actually gotten our body back. We've just gotten enough to make ourselves look normal. But it's basically just smoke and mirrors. Underneath, we're still very much a bunch of weird incomplete data.
無理しちゃダメだよ。君がいてくれてよかった。
Might need to call it soon, but looks like I've completed the first major dungeon, so I think we're coming up on a good spot to take a break, but I will say it's a pretty standard RPG with the monster collection, and I will say I'm quite enjoying it so far. And apparently I'll eventually unlock the ability to do some cases, and that'll be interesting, I think. Nah, we'll just exit. Let's log out and see what happens when we do. Yep, we're back where we left. You made it back in one piece, didn't you? I wouldn't have expected anything different. Still, those abilities border on the unreal. Maybe the reason you adhere to physical laws has to do with the instinctual fear present in all physical organisms. This is all truly fascinating. Pardon me, Kyo-chan. There you are again, sneaking up on me, old man. Oops, I'm sorry, I did it again. Stop calling me Kyo-chan. It's embarrassing, that was a childhood nickname. That's gonna happen, my dear. You'll always be Kyo-chan to me. No matter how old you get or how brilliant a detective you become. Oh, you've been there. What have you heard? I just got here. Is something wrong? Oh, you have a client. Sorry. Were you going over a case? No, this is... well, it is a client of sorts, although of a somewhat unconventional nature. Oh, yes, who are you then? I'm an assistant detective. Let me introduce you. This is Detective Matayoshi. He's an old friend from when my father ran the agency, and I trust him completely. He's the most elite detective the force has on cybercrime. Looks like deceiving, you were thinking? Well, I suppose I don't exactly fit the mold. But if I did, I'd never be able to tag along with the shadier elements. Oops, slip of the tongue. Is there something afoot? If it's a case, so quickly to bits. I'll scoop up my tasty coffee. No thank you. There's no case today. No need for coffee. I heard a rumor about Eden syndrome. I thought you might be interested, Kyo-chan. Let's hear it then. No need to worry about my assistant's old man. This is someone with a rather special connection with Eden. My assistant has the potential to become something of a specialist in the field. Let's see what you have to say. I see. Well, if you can vouch for your assistant, that is fine. The rumor concerns a special ward in the hospital where they've been isolating Eden syndrome patients. Oh, do I need to explain what Eden syndrome is? Please
エ
do.
デン症候群っ
It
て
is a
の
rare
は
condition where
エデ
Eden
ンを
users
利用中の
suddenly
ユーザ
lose
ーが
consciousness
突
and unable to
然
wake up.
年々患者数が
We
増え
see
てい
more
る
and more
が
patients each
原
year, but the
因、治
cause,
療
symptoms,
法、
and
症
treatment
状
remain a mystery.
セントラル病院
There's
に
a
は
special ward at the
エデン
hospital
症
for
候
Eden
群患
patients.
者の専用
Treatment
病
and a
棟
search for the cure are
が
underway.
妙に情
But
報統制
information there
が
is
厳し
heavily
くてな
restricted. There are facilities
患者
even
の家
relatives
族も
cannot
立ち入れ
enter.
上白の
The
イメ
rumors
ー
that
ジ
can
ダウン
sling
になる
facts
のを
protect
恐れ
the
て
Kamashiro's
今
image.
回の件も噂の息
This
を出ない
remains
類では
firmly
あ
in
るん
rumor
だが
territory for
近
now.
くセントラ
Lately,
ル
there have
病
been
院の背後
happenings
が
behind the
動く
scene at the central hospital. Behind the scenes,
Kamishiro
meaning Kamashiro
Enterprises
Enterprises, right?
ああ
Yes,
セン
the
トラル
hospital
病
is
院
under
は
Kamashiro
上
control,
白の
saying
息
to
や
run the
発
Eden
症
network.
患者の増
Well,
加
that certainly sounds like a
症状の重
massive
篤化傾向
conflict of interest.
それらが明らかになり
Number
つ
of
つあ
patients
る
is
今
increasing, and the symptoms are getting
上白
worse.
が黙っている
Now,
はずがない
now of all times is when Kamashiro needs to come clean,
普
not
段
remain
の病院
silent.
で人の出入り
A
が激
alarming
しく
number
なっ
of
ている
people are being admitted to the hospital
特
in
別
question,
病
and
棟のセキュ
security
リ
in the
ティ
special
を
ward has
強化
allegedly been
こ
beefed
れ
up.
は何か
That means something is afoot.
ようやく
It was
です
going to happen eventually. Yes, indeed. I think I'll put on some coffee after all. We can toast the agency's
おっ
success.
と
Oh, look
そ
at
ろ
the
そろ
time.
署
I
に
better get back to
悪
the
いな
station.
乾杯はまたの機
Sorry, but
会に
let's
し
save
よ
the
う
toast for another time. See you later. Let me guess, she makes horrible coffee. Oh, well, at least this...
君
I watch out for her coffee, especially the color and the solid chunks slow... Yeah, she can't
ほ
cook.
らいつか
I fear the day is coming when I'll be forced to actually taste it. That day won't be pretty. Well, maybe this protagonist can actually take some home ec classes and learn to cook up a storm. It was as he said, fresh info and Eden syndrome is hard to come by. Kamashiro's behind-the-scenes
背後で
restrictions are doing
亀
their job.
そして
And
これか
security
ら
will
さら
only
に
get
セキ
ramped
ュリ
up
ティ
more
エ
from
デン
here
で
on
異変
out.
が起き
There's
異
something
常
very
な状
strange
態の
happening in
君が現
Eden.
れた
And then you show up at
タ
their
イミン
weird
グを同
body.
じ
At
く
the
し
same
て
time,
神
Kamashiro is
こ
apparently
れ
on
は
the
偶
move.
然か
All
い
merely
な
coincidence?
必然だ
No, it has to be
この
connected.
上なく明白な
Rationale
論
is
理だ
plain as day.
推
No
理
leaps
す
in
るま
logic
でもない
necessary. Yeah, I think what she's getting at is our original body is probably at the hospital right now, and we need to find... And the only way to cure it is to reunite with our body. Yeah. And that's possibly true of the others as well. They must have come in contact with that strange tentacle monster, or which managed to tap our foot as we were logging out. So, in that case, the only cure would be to find wherever it's taken their digital selves and escape. We just happened to get lucky when it grabbed us, and that we were still able to log out with our digital body. Yeah, it just happened to be way differently from wherever our regular body ended up.
私はこれからセント
I'm
ラル
heading to
病院
Central
に向か
Hospital. I
う
need to get as much
セキ
info
ュ
as I
リティ
can
強
before
化君
security
も
stepped
ぜ
up.
ひ同
I'll be
行し
thrilled if you came with me.
君の状態に関する
Maybe I'll
情
get
報
info
も
on your current state.
求めよさらば
Seeking
与
you shall
えい
find,
や
knocking shall be.
君の場合
No, in your
開け
case,
ご
it's with open sesame. Sounds like a good way to check. We need to get there before security gets too heavy so that we can see if our original body is there and reunite with it. Well, what to do? At times like this, I tend to start off with a full frontal attack. Well, that certainly explains why the her couple buttons up there are unbuttoned, if you get what I mean. Let's try direct negotiations to get us into the hospital special ward. What else can I do? I'll give instructions later. Until then, gather info in the hospital. Asking questions is the most fundamental cornerstone of detective work. I wasn't joking when I said you could become a specialist in the field, my dear prospective assistant. Well, I'm glad she decided to go with it when I declared myself such. Become a GP and record my activities in a chart, or become a boy with shining red cheeks. It's really a lot of fun. I hope she means my face. Oh, we get an animated cutscene. And the fact that it's focusing on that girl means she's going to become very important in the future, I imagine. In fact, she seems to have a similar coat to our buddy in the digital world. I wonder... Is she a sister or something? Well, I suppose questioning her would be the way to go first. Hello. Well, let's just start with a basic hello. Oh, it could also be like Half Prince, where she managed to get a male body in the digital world, but is female in person. I actually haven't read that manga. I have a friend who really did like it, though they admit it hasn't aged particularly well. Well, there's always going to be a lot of growing pains when it comes to that sort of thing. After all, I think that series was around at the same time as Dot Hack, and Dot Hack is really old now. Speaking of which, I guess I could discuss that real quick. I didn't like Dot Hack as much as I was hoping, if we're completely honest. The original series was my first introduction to it, and to its credit, it is accurate to how people work online, in that they were mostly sitting around talking about stuff, but that also means it was a lot of absolutely nothing happening. And it wasn't like Full Metal Alchemist, where they can have nothing happen, but it's still engaging because it's really well written. It was really nothing to write home about. I have heard Legend of the Twilight Bracelet's a lot better, so I should probably see about going into that if I want to check out some old school anime at some point. But most seem to agree that the video games are far better than the anime adaptations, so I guess I might want to look into those at some point, really. At least to get a proper introduction to the series. A lot of people like to quote Sora Online and stuff as the newer stuff, and I found it was okay when I saw that one. I can't really call it bad because, well, I've seen actually bad anime. Yeah. Like, you probably saw the memes around Charge Man Ken. As someone who's actually seen the whole series, that barely scratches the surface of how horrible that is. And I'm not even sure if I can... The ones from the memes are the ones that are so bad it's good territory. Everything else is just awful. Well, I mean, it sounds like the voice acting sounds like it was recorded in a bathroom. Well, that for one thing, and remember, that's an anime studio. Even on a low budget, that was horrible. It uses way too many frames of animation, and even for the time, that was incredibly cheap. Sadly, I haven't seen any proper anime in some time. I should probably go back and start picking up some, even if it's a mainstream one. If you have an appointment, please sign in and wait at the reception desk. I'm sorry, I'm very busy. We're surrounded with doctors and nurses. I have my own personal physician on the staff of Kyan's Great Hospital. Alright, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the anime of people going to a digital world is a really old concept. Although, granted, some of the old ones are not all that great nowadays, but... Well, I guess not all of them are awful. I mean, Digimon has definitely been around for quite a while now, and as much as I compare to Shin Megami Tensei, it does have a concept of a digital world as well, so... Yeah, there's plenty that have stood the test of time rather well. I guess that's always pretty easy to see the appeal. Find yourself transported into another world, but not entirely losing connection with the real world, unlike with Isekai, where you're usually stuck in one completely. I've heard Log Horizon was very good, but apparently something happened after a little while in the series that apparently caused opinion of it to drop really well, and then I was told not to bother. So, might check it out just to see the promising early half and to see precisely what made everyone drop off its interest so much. But like I said, I've been behind on anime for quite a bit lately. One floor above the general ward is special wards for patients with particularly difficult illnesses. Speak up, my ears aren't what they once were. Sometimes I see people go to the special ward in the elevator. If they're family, I feel bad for them. Crowd is every day. How much longer am I gonna have to wait? So you want the dirt on the special ward? Well, I've got some. Apparently there's some isolation ward where not even families allowed to visit. Can I click on this for the map? Okay, yes, I can click on it. Oh, are you here to visit someone? The general ward is on the 12th floor. It's a big hospital. You want to know what the special ward? I'm sorry, we have a policy against revealing any patient's personal information. Oh, don't worry. If my theory is correct, my body's in there, and that would mean it's information pertaining to me specifically as an individual, and therefore I deserve to know. I've been going about 2 hours. I think now might be a good time to call it then. We've managed to complete the first major dungeon, played around to get a full team of Digimon going, and I get to talk about some digital world themed stuff. I think we got a decent amount here, so let me just go ahead and save real quick. Alright. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream tomorrow. I'm going to see how I feel, but I will be playing with my buddies over in the MMO space, so well, we'll see if anything happens. But after that, I'll go back to playing some more of this game. And since now that I have some free time, I might decide if I want to split off between if I want to do this and something else, or also, I know Duel Links was pretty popular after all, but I'm glad to go through another story game, so I might dedicate to this for a while. As per usual, as I usually say, we'll see how it goes. Alright, well thank you for watching, I hope you had a good time. I save my VODs for as long as Twitch allows, so if you ever need them, they'll be there. Thank you, and see you next time.